And that was the part about him that was really so amazing. I remember the last time I went to shul with him on the Chagim, that was maybe 3 or 4 years ago. It was Erev Rosh Hashanah, right around this time, and we're in our shul in Staten Island, of all places, a shtetl shul with 20 families that we'd been to our whole life, that Karl had gone to, our cousins had been there with us. And there was a new rabbi, and he's talking about Rosh Hashanah and the things that you do. And at the end, he asked questions, so Karl raised his hand. He didn't really always raise his hand when I was younger, so I kind of stopped and looked to hear what he had to say. And he asked the rabbi a particular question about what he was talking about. And then the follow-up question is what got me. It really didn't have anything to do with the particular topic of Rosh Hashanah, but he said, well then, what about the Holocaust? And I was kind of floored and stunned. I said, Karl, this poor rabbi, he's a teacher of a school. He teaches young kids. If you asked Hillel and Shammai, the greats, they wouldn't have an answer for you. And the rabbi just stopped and he stood there stunned. And he said, you know, I don't have an answer for that. And he showed two things. It showed his love for knowledge. It showed his mischievous, which he was famous for. He was always mischief to the end. And it also showed that underneath, we never knew as kids growing up around him that he was really in pain about the Holocaust. But he was finally coming to grips with it. And I think that at the end, now he's going to have his answers. And his answers are right here. And all the people that are around him from every walk of life that came here to honor who he was, with love, with Torah, and with the society that he so much wanted to have around him.
Sorry.
I didn't prepare anything. I just want to talk to Karl or Sadie from my heart. Zadie, we loved you so much. You were a good grandfather. You only had love for us. You were the defender of all of us as children. We were all good. No matter what we did, we were good. You were always happy to see us. Anytime we came, you greeted us like it was the happiest moment. I don't have any negative memories with you. Only positive, only love, only good times with you. You always wanted us to be happy. You gave and you gave to us. I remember the bubble gum that you would sneak into our hands, the farina that you would make in the mornings when we'd stay over your house. I remember the fun that you wanted us to have, to sneak under the table and tickle Bubby's toes. The parties that we had at your house. I want to ask forgiveness if I did anything ever to hurt you in any way, if we didn't visit enough. But I will always remember you as a loving, good, caring person who accepted everybody as they were and loved everybody, loved us, loved our children. Thank you for everything you've done for us. We'll miss you. You'll be in our hearts always, in our thoughts. I love you and the whole family. My whole family loves you. And thank you.
I'll no, please. I'll say something as well.
You can after me. I hesitated to tell this story, but since Jason had mentioned something about his about my father's mischief, yes, it reminded me of an incident we had. We were having Pesach Seder at Chaya's house. The whole family was there, and it was a long time ago. I think Shia was about 5 years old, and that particular day he was extremely wild. They had a dog, and the dog was running around, and Shia was running around everywhere. And we sat down to the Seder. He was still all day, the Seder, he's running around, the people, everything is together on the table. And, you know, of course you have prepared everything. You have food, you have the 4 cups of wine. Of course, the children, you give grape juice. And this boy was running around like crazy. He gets up on a chair and he starts to sing. He sang Billy Joel's "We Didn't Start the Fire" from beginning to end. Every word he got it, he knew. He was 5, maybe 6, and he's running around. And people start looking at Karl, at my father, saying, "Karl, did you put anything in this boy's drink?" Not me. I happened to see that he switched his grape juice for wine. And he said, no, it wasn't me. And everyone's and Shai is. Finally, he said, well, I thought it would calm him down. And then finally he passed out. And it was a very memorable day.
I'll say something as well. It's a natural segue for me.